As we continue looking into this wonderful concept of the covenant that God has made with us, we see that it is based on a relationship. It's based not on our performance, but it is based on the relationship that God has with us and how we can fulfill the requirements needed to receive all the benefits from that covenant simply by being in the right relationship with God. You see, what God does for us is not if we behave or misbehave. In other words, it's not all based on our performance. It is based on our right relationship with Him. And one thing we learned today, which we expanded upon, was what Jesus answers someone when they ask him, which is the most important commandment for me to keep from the whole Bible? The most important number one commandment. And this is in Matthew chapter 22, verse 36 to verse 40. Christ answers, listen, the most important commandment is for you to love God with all your heart, all your mind, and all your soul. But then it says, and there's another commandment which is equally as important, which is to love your neighbor as yourself. Now, why does God say this? Why does Christ make emphasis on this? It's because if you cannot get along with people, if you cannot love your family and the people closest to you, you cannot be in a right relationship with God. This is the key to success in a godly life. You make sure from your side everything is taken care of in your relationships with your family and your friends and your colleagues and your bosses and your community, with everyone. You be as peaceful as you can be and as loving as you can be. And I guarantee you that this is when you are loving God with all you are. And when that is right, then the covenant falls into place. And all these promises and all these things that are in the Bible for those who follow Jesus Christ, these come into action. It is that important and it is that simple. Now, obviously, there are people you will not be able to get along with. So, and God knows that. But from your side, you have to love them the way you love yourself. In other words, put them first, sacrifice yourself for them, let them get the benefit of everything, let them think they're always right, and all these things. And then you are showing that you can do that with them, and at the same time, God will see that in your life, and your relationship with God will be established correct. For husbands, there's even a warning in 1 Peter chapter 3. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7 says that if you're a husband and you cannot love your wife and treat her with honor as a delicate vessel, as something that God has given to you as a gift, then even your prayers can be hindered. Even when you pray to God, it can stop from being heard by God simply because you have failed to have a right relationship with your spouse. Even further on, Jesus says that the way they will know that you are mine, the way they will know, the way the world will know that you are my disciple is not by the power and the anointing and the super powerful prayers and the miracles. No, it is by how you love each other. The way you treat each other is the only way people will know that you are my follower. Okay, it's not by your money, it's not by your charisma, it's not by the way you preach. It is the way you love and respect each other. It's so important that God talks about this to us today, because many of us are failing at this simple task of loving your family, being with them in the right relationship, even if they've hurt you. But you try your level best, because if you actually want to enjoy the covenant, enjoy the promises of God in the Bible, this is a key. This is a key in order for you to enjoy the abundant love and the direct connection with your Creator in the love relationship that He promises us. So God bless you, and do go listen to this online because we go deep into it, and God always gives us more and more strategies and more things to reveal to us as I am preaching. So God bless you, and take the time and listen to this online. God bless you.